Hey guys, it's your girl Chef Joya, and this is Vegan on a Budget with Compare Foods, and today we are making vegan pastelón. If you don't know what a pastelón is, it is a Puerto Rican lasagna. It is one of the best things you ever had, and I know you hear me say that a lot, but I mean it each and every time, especially if you made any of these recipes, you know I'm telling the truth. We're gonna make a vegan version of it, and it's going to be one of those things that you're gonna pass around to your family, your friends, and tell everyone about it. But we're gonna make the Puerto Rican version of sofrito, and it's gonna go ahead and get started with some culantro. Then I'm also gonna go ahead and add some cilantro. Add a Cubanelle pepper. And if you don't have a Cubanelle pepper, they're pretty easy to find. You can just go ahead and use a green bell pepper if need be. They do have totally different tastes, I'm gonna tell you that, but you know, just give you some of that pepper vibe. Add in I pronounce this wrong all the time, the ají. Then we're gonna go ahead and add a red bell pepper. Next, we're gonna use 1 medium white onion, add garlic. All right, and so next we're gonna go ahead and add a vegan ham bouillon. Then we're gonna take some Mexican dried oregano, some pepper, a little bit of salt, and then we're gonna go ahead and blend this up in a food processor. You can do this in a high-powered blender as well. Once you get started, you'll know if you need to add like maybe a touch of water to get things moving. Now we're gonna go ahead and make our vegan meat mixture. We're gonna use TBP, which is the same protein that we use in the ultimate nacho video. So you make sure you click on that video so you can get the full details of how to make that recipe. And we're gonna go ahead and start by putting some olive oil, whatever oil you wanna use, into a pan. Add our sofrito, add some olives, chop it down just a little bit. Add our prepared vegan meat, ground meat. So we're gonna go ahead and add that. Some sazon. Add our tomato sauce. Now some people use spaghetti sauce. It's totally your preference of what you like to use. A little bit of my vegan Worcestershire sauce. Add some adobo. Now we're getting ready to create our fried plantains for this. So instead of using noodles in a traditional lasagna, this recipe calls for fried sweet plantains. Now, if you had the luck that I had with finding a good black and ripe plantain, I got a trick for you. Get the ones that it has the most black as possible, like this, like that. And we're gonna still use this, but after we slice it and fry it, we're gonna add some brown sugar to it to give it that sweetness, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and start by cutting the ends of our plantains off and slicing it right through the middle, not too deep. So we'll get that peel. And then we're gonna go ahead and get like 3 or 4 slices out of this, okay? So we're gonna make sure that our oil is nice and hot, and we're gonna go ahead and add in our plantain. All right, so our plantains are brown and it's time for it to come out. So we're gonna go ahead and make sure we drain them on some paper towel. Add some of that brown sugar. All right, let's go ahead and build our pastelón. So we're gonna go ahead and start building our layers. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some non-stick spray. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of our vegan egg mixture. And then I also like to add a little bit of our vegan meat mixture just to build a foundation, okay? And so then we're gonna start off by layering our plantains. So we're gonna add our plantains to cover the bottom of the pan. So I like to add my meat mixture first on top of my plantains. And then we're gonna take our vegan mozzarella. Next, we're gonna go ahead and do another layer of our plantain. Now, if you wanna add another egg mixture, you can do that, but I like to add more of the plantain. So we're gonna go ahead and do another layer of our plantain. And we're gonna repeat another layer of cheese. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and add my vegan egg mixture to the top. And then I'm gonna go ahead and tip this with foil. My oven is already preheated to 400 degrees. Now I do mine at 400 degrees because we know vegan cheese needs a little help melting, okay? So we gotta do higher little temperatures. We gotta create some steam. So we're gonna cover it with foil. I like to spray my foil with a non-stick spray so the cheese doesn't stick to the aluminum foil. And then we're gonna go ahead and tightly cover it. And we're gonna pop this in the oven on 400 degrees for about 40 to 45 minutes until the cheese is completely melted. So I've already made up one of the pastelons because I was not about to wait for that yummy thing to get done. And so I'm topping it with some cilantro. This is the part we've all been waiting for. Oh, look at there. Oh, baby. Hey, baby. Listen, look right there. That's good. It's creamy. You can taste all the sweetness, and it's savory. It's absolutely perfect. I promise you, this is gonna be one of the best pastelons you ever had. Vegan or not, you're definitely gonna love this. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Share this with someone who will love it. And this is Vegan on a Budget with Compare Foods. I'm Chef Joya, and I'll see you next time. Ciao.